Alright, now that we've done the max flow in the RAM, we're going to get to the valve now. Now, to get to the valve, we have to take the frame off, and to take the frame off, we have to take the grips off. So, probably going to replace these grips anyways. They're a bit past their expiration date. Okay, so now we have access to the battery wire. Now we'll come under here. There's one screw here, one screw in the back. Remove those. These are some big, like, beefy screws, so if you ever did need to really crank down on them, do not be scared. Okay. Screws. Oh, I'm thinking of the shoebox shocker where you have to remove the grip. Nope. This has to be the first gun that had like a pop-off connection. This is very reminiscent of every new gun. So there's your lower board, here's your eye board and solenoid, and obviously eye wire up here. But yeah, they just have the little pin connectors there. So very nice. Be careful anytime you remove the frame. This button could potentially pop out, and these are the covers for your dwell buttons. Make sure those do not pop out. That would suck if you got shot. Okay, so now that we're here, I do believe we have to remove the eye board to access the valve. So alright, unhook the solenoid. These are plastic screws. You have to be very, very careful with them. It is not the end of the world if these screws break, because obviously the lower board holds it in place, but it's nicer to have it the way it was designed. So again, no need to crank down on these screws. These will break. It's very rare that there was two not broken. So unplug the eye wire. Okay, and yeah, so there's your valve retaining screw. We'll go ahead and take that out. Okay, there's your retaining screw. And then next we are going to take off this front cap. Some of these do not have an Allen key screw, and it really sucks. Because I don't know how people got these things so tight back in the day, but yeah. Now your spring will come out. Take a wooden dowel and pop your valve out the front. God damn it. Okay, I think we're still good. Okay, valve pops out the front, and I see that is not Delrin now. That was just a insane amount of Dow 33. So, yep, remove the screw, remove your front cap, pop the valve out the front. Is how it is inside. And these valves are kind of funny. The spring is not even necessary because the air will actually hold this in place. And as you can see, somebody cut this spring and flattened the end. So yeah, typically this spring I believe is about this long. So pretty cool. So we can put our body to the side now. And this valve definitely needs some cleaning. So here's your Poppet. And I may be misremembering, but I do believe that this O-ring is serves no function. I believe it is just for tension. Okay, so pop that O-ring off. Hopefully I'm not going out of the camera view. You can tell I am not a YouTuber. Okay, so Poppet's cleaned off. Got your valve body here. Okay, and just inspect your Poppet face and your valve face. I've actually never seen one of these go bad, but always want to double check that, because if not, you'll be chasing a leak that's non-O-ring related, and it gets very frustrating. Okay, so this is a 010, this is a 011, and these are 018s. So .011 on there. .010 on the valve screw. .018s on the valve body. Now, I see this a lot. People put lube on the Poppet face. There is no reason to ever do that. It's not an O-ring seal. Delrin is self-lubricating. You will actually have less of a good seal if there is lube there. So we will go ahead and lube the O-ring on the Poppet shaft. Does not have to be a heavy coat. Pop that in there. And I'll wait till we put it back together to lube these outside O-rings. Yep, that is your valve assembly. I guess for the front cap here, this is a 016 on the front. It looks like a huge O-ring, but if you put, like, that looks like a 20. If you put a 20 on there, when you screw the front cap on, it just gets squished. So 016 on the front there. could be wrong, but I've rebuilt about 30 of these damn things and never had a problem with the 016 on there. So yeah, valve done.